Sometimes when you're working with Google Sheets, you have to work with decimal places. Let's take the information in column C. You have too many numbers to the right of the decimal places. Say we only wanted to work with 2 numbers to the right of the decimal place. So what you would do is you would select your data that you want to work with, just the data you want to work with. Go up to your toolbar. Remember, when you hover your mouse around the icons, it will tell you what it does. So this one with the 2 zeros and the arrow to the right, increase decimal places. In this one with the 1 0 and the arrow to the left, decreases decimal places. So we are going to decrease until we have 2 decimal places to the right. You're going to notice it's going to round for you. So in this case, it's going, the 8 will make the 3 or 4, and the 6 will make the 3 or 4, and so on. So now we have 2 places to the right. Sometimes also when you're working with data, people find they don't like that the way it's aligned. So right now, it's right aligned. So what you can always do, you can select the entire columns that your data are in, including column title or just your data. And you can change the alignment. This icon right here is horizontal align. Notice it has a down arrow, which means we have choices. Click on the down arrow, and I'm going to say center. And then that way your information is centered. Sometimes when you're working with information, you may have to change the formatting. When you go up to format, you receive a drop down. Notice on number, it has an arrow over to the right. You have a lot of choices over here. You can always choose plain text, and it will change what it looks like. Or you can go to number. Just depends on what you're working with. Also format, number. Notice you can choose percent. Later on in your academic life, scientific, accounting, financial, currency, currency rounded, date and times, duration, things like that. And also notice that you have more formats if needed, but that will come later in your academic life and also as you go into life. So that's how we work with information sometimes when we need to. The decimal places again are up here. This one is increased decimal places, this is decreased. If you want to work with alignment of any information, not just numbers, you would select the information first. Go to align. I'm going to leave it at centered. I'm noticing now that these have zeros here, so if I didn't want that, I would go to format and change that piece. And you go to format, and you go to number. You have a lot of choices over in here that you can work with. Changed it back to automatic to get rid of those zeros there because there's really no reason I need them for receptions and yards on that one.